Let's get right into it.
I thought it definitely summed up about 75% of niggas in Southside Chirac. It said this is what average Southside Chirac nigga schedule looks like on a weekly basis. First of all, on Monday, you gotta shoot some niggas. On Tuesdays, get your dress twisted.
Yeah.
Wednesdays, go buy a new gun to match with your new J's. Thursday, go smoke some Reggie. Then, of course, on Friday, you gotta get on Facebook and at least write a couple statuses saying free my nigga.
So funny.
Then, what about Saturday? You gotta get locked up. And on Sunday, you gotta end up on a t-shirt.
Did y'all just hear the itinerary he just gave? Let me replay that again. This is him. And just so you know I'm not playing, look whose picture he's using. Look whose picture he's using. Right? And you got so much respect for him. Using his picture. Using his picture. Let's go.
I read this one thing online and I thought it definitely summed up about 75% of niggas in Southside Chirac. It said this is what the average Southside Chirac nigga schedule looks like on a weekly basis.
Summer Eve.
First of all, on Monday, you gotta shoot some niggas. On Tuesdays, get your dress twisted. Wednesdays, go buy a new gun to match with your new J's.
Y'all hear this?
Thursday, go smoke some Reggie.
Really?
Then, of course, on Friday, you gotta get on Facebook and at least write a couple statuses saying free my nigga.
Really?
Then, what about Saturday? You gotta get locked up.
Really?
And on Sunday, you gotta end up on a t-shirt.
Really?
And there you have it, folks. That is the Chicago or Southside Chicago nigga average schedule.
Now, he just directed it to Southside Chicago. So if you're on the South Side, you know what he thinks of you. Right there. Is there anything else I can hide? And I can dance around that I got to explain? He just told you the Chicago itinerary, then specified it to Southside Chicago. That's not disrespectful. You just played off a list of things that happened. Then you went and compared it directly to Southside Chicago. Like that's what they do for a living. Now let me play something that contradicts you. R.I.P. to Fredo Santana. Let me play something that contradicts your entire narrative of a Southside Chicago. Let me show you something. And when I seen this is when I knew you were trash. If I didn't have anything in mind, this is when I knew you were trash. Listen closely. Because this guy, it's unbelievable. It's literally, I can't make this stuff up. I can't. I really can't. You guys just have to look between the lines. I'm sorry. This guy is complete garbage as a human being. Here you go.
If you're consistently doing
now,
deals,
I want you to listen closely.
Money in real estate, then
listen closely. Because with my lives, I'm going to start doing uploads again. I just want you to listen real closely.
Obviously, current Mayor Ron Emanuel, he has no idea what's going on in his own city because the crime rate keeps going up and up. He's appointed several police commissioners. It ain't working. It just ain't working. The savages, they smoking on packs on packs on packs. Now, if that's not working, maybe we need to kind of elect a savage who knows all about gun violence and crime. Maybe.
This is his narration of Fredo Santana. This is what he thinks of him. Straight up, just elect a savage. Now, you know, you're saying Emmanuel's name so professional. Why can't you just say his name and his aspirations to run for mayor? Why it gotta be all that? Why it gotta be, oh, it's savage? Like, you're adding more weight on his head. Like, this is his dream, to be a mayor, to run for mayor. Listen to how you speak about him. If it could be anybody, a Caucasian man came, you said, I'm running for mayor. You wouldn't be saying all that. Even if he was from the South Side, you wouldn't say all that. You just gave us an itinerary that you're putting out for what happens to them, and you end Sunday with them on a t-shirt. You said, this is what I seen it was. Even if you've seen it, why do you got to shed light on it? You're shedding light on the worst of them. This is how African Americans have been set up throughout history and life. The worst has been emulated onto them. You emulate the worst onto these people. Listen to what he says. It gets better.
He could deal with it because Fredo Santana, the Chirac Lucifer, he wants to be mayor now. Okay, now he actually tweeted out a couple of things. He says, listen, man, I see what's going on.
The Chirac what? Really? Really? The Chirac what? What did you call? Hold on, maybe y'all missed that. He always has a fancy nickname. That's how you know he don't respect you. Listen.
Commissioners, it ain't working. It just ain't working. The savages, they smoking on packs on packs on packs. Now, if that's not working, maybe we need to kind of elect a savage who knows all about gun violence and crime. Maybe he could deal with it because
how do you know? How do you know? Do you know him personally? Were you there? Were you riding with him? How do you know?
Fredo Santana, the Chirac Lucifer, he wants to be mayor now. Okay.
What?
Now he actually tweeted out a couple of things. He says, listen, man, I see what's going on. Let me run for mayor of Chicago. Then he says, the felonies I got that will stop me from running when I was young before I'm 17, I am 26 now, so don't bring up mine.
And you're bringing up his past. That knows all about gun violence. The Chirac Lucifer. Do y'all hear this clown? Are you serious right now? What else do you want me to show him? What else you want me to show him? Should I just show him how you talked about Lil Reese too? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is the person y'all applaud. Y'all applaud this. He's phenomenal. He's amazing at what he does. Really? This guy, he represents media. He represents the best of media. He's seriously saying he wants to run for mayor. He made mistakes before 17. He's 26 now. Don't bring up my past. I can do this.
That's actually a good point. Okay, I mean,
so why are you doing it?
Trump's past,
whoa!
Okay? So why?
It's a good point. It's a good point. It's a good point. So why are you doing it? Oh, that's actually a good point. And continues without skipping a beat. This is his heart.
Santana's past. All right. Now he also continued by saying, with that being said, I'm running for mayor of Chirac. Okay. He says, like, I missed a dick.
Whoa. It read mayor of Chicago. And he's still saying Chirac. It read mayor of Chicago. He's making him sound like he's with the savagery. He says mayor of Chicago. That's what it read. He's like, mayor of Chirac. That's not even what he said.
It's when Mayor Daley was our mayor and he helped with the neighborhood. Just like I missed the days when Mayor Daley was our mayor and he helped to bring up Fredo Santana's past. All right. Now he also continued by saying, with that being said, I'm running for.
What does that say? What does it say? Hard to see because he got that shit there. This thing's not even showing. He has it in a way it's not showing. I'm going to post this. I'm going to take the picture now and I'm going to post it in community. It says Mayor Chirac. It says Chicago.
Mayor Chirac. Okay. He says, like, I miss the days when Mayor Daley was our mayor and he helped with the neighborhood. Just know when Big Bad Fredo becomes mayor of Chirac, youth centers and counseling will be on every motherfucking corner. He says these kids don't need jail time or to be shot. They need counseling. They're going through a lot. They need help. All right.
Fredo Santana on the money.
He has somewhat of a point.
What is he going to
right?
He has
Obviously,
somewhat.
Crime is not being taken serious enough in Chirac.
He has somewhat of a point. He has somewhat of a point. Somewhat? He's not exact. Somewhat of a point.
Obviously, the current mayor has no fucking clue what's going on, and obviously, the current mayor only cares about the rich constituents that he has. Because if you look at the crime rate across the city of Chicago, in the places that we denote as Chirac, which is the inner city neighborhoods that are filled with black people, right, which gangs also dominate, you see the crime.
It's not just all black people. There are some savages that are Caucasian too. There are some savages that are Rican, Spanish. It's not just all black people. You really don't know what you're talking about. You don't. It's not all black. Oh, everyone's black. That's a savage. That's not true. That's not true at all. He's just so delusional. It's not true at all.
Happening there, but if you go in the outskirts of these neighborhoods to the suburbs, right, which is still in Chicago, you don't see nearly that type of crime rate. So as long as the people who live in the suburbs and are far away from, I don't know, O Block and all those places feel safe, the mayor looks like he feels he's doing a good job, while the people who are
the most is happening all around. It's not just in that one area. Yeah, that one area is televised in media more, but it's everywhere it's happening.
trapped in areas like, I don't know, the South Side, like Inglewood and all of that, they can't get out of it because they don't have money to get out of it like that. You see, they then become victims, or they got to pick up a gun themselves and they got to get on that Savage Squad shit as well. Now, is Fredo Santana the person that is needed for mayor? No, I don't think so. I'll be honest, I don't think so. Because I don't think he'll be serious enough. But if he could become serious enough, we've seen where
you don't think he's serious enough when you're not serious at all doing satire or laughing at his dream? You don't think he's serious enough when you're doing satire or laughing at his dream. That's it. I mean, I can't even make this up. Where do we go with you? Where do we go with you? What are you talking about?
They've elected the fucking Terminator as governor. They've elected a motherfucking reality show star as president.
Why aren't you speaking about that then? Oh, because people like you told us yesterday why you don't speak about it. Come on.
Why not a fucking savage? But the thing is, it's all about if we could see if Fredo is taking it serious enough. The same with Kanye West. You got to take it serious. It's not only about making an announcement, because most of you guys can't even follow through with dropping a tape. If you can't drop a mixtape, I'm pretty sure you won't run a campaign for mayor. Again, it's a lot of people that look like you that will probably vote for you, but if you can't get around to doing it and be structured and organized and carry out a plan more than just a tweet, it's just not going to happen. Again, remember, you also got felonies. Again, that ain't going to really work for him, okay? But I'm hoping that somebody in Chicago could see that, people are kind of being inspired by what happened with Donald Trump, for better or for worse, and they're realizing, like, I don't need to be a politician to be the person to make change or be the person to try to get in office to make change. And that's why Fredo Santana saying this. Big up to the Chirac Lucifer, Fredo Santana. Get a comment, what you guys like, them, subscribe, which Akademiks.
Hey, Jason here. I'm going to share one of the most powerful secrets in the business world.
This guy. That's like saying Nipsey Hussle couldn't make change. And he did. Like, what are you talking about? This one's a good one.
We did not fight. We're just really good friends.
Gang, gang.
Follow him. Love their life.
Go fucking sleep.
Follow you on.
I just want to check it out. Now, we have to give the benefit of the doubt, and we have to finally accept the curse of Lil Durk does exist. Yes, Lil Durk, the Chirac 5-star war general, the Secretary of Defense in the war in Chirac. Now, if you follow the war in Chirac, you should probably already come to the conclusion that if you hang around Lil Durk too long, eventually you become a pack. You'll end up on a t-shirt. You'll be.
If you follow Lil Durk too long, you'll become a pack. If you follow Little Dirk too long, you'll become a pack. If you follow Little Dirk too long, you'll become a pack. This is sad. I'm not going long on this one. This is sad. This is how you start your videos. This is how you start by emphasizing the worth of these artists, of these people. This demeans them. This publicity, it may bring followers, but it demeans their whole image. This is what attracts the wrong attention to these rappers. It really does. What say you? Do you agree or not? Am I tripping or not? Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Are you an Act fan? Let it be known. Let us know something. You know how I rock. All rights reserved. We in the building.